Good morning. How about a little more enthusiasm? This is a big day. Good morning. Good morning. Great to have you here. My name is Steve Schultz, and I'm proud to serve as president of North Iowa Area Community College for about 2.5 more months. And I'm going to retire. I thought the new president would be here and I could introduce him. He may come in later. If he does, I'll introduce him to this group. But it's a pleasure to have you here. I've been fortunate to be a part of this show for several years. We're proud to be partners with all of the sponsors in the room. Thank you for being here, all of the businesses that have supported our programs and our students in this event with some drawings. This event really was sparked by usually watching these athletes sign every year. You know, you see the pictures in the paper and you see it on TV. And this is more important than that, because you have chosen a profession and a lifestyle and a service industry that's going to better your community. And it's a big deal. And I want to tell you that the students that come here and pursue a career technical education degree, they get jobs. For you parents in the room, 100% of them get jobs. That's great. And there's never been a time that's been better for people to enter a career technical field. The jobs are there, the money's increasing for you, and it's direct access to the middle class. And we're just really excited to be a partner with you as you pursue this degree and pursue a career that'll improve your communities. So with that said, I just want to say thank you for choosing NIACC. We're proud to partner with you to make this happen, and we hope that you'll engage with us not only in your career, but your entire life, and help raise the next generation of technicians. So thank you for being here, and best of luck to you. At this time, I'm going to introduce our MC for the day. It's Chris Friends. So Chris, it's all yours.
Thank you. Again, thank you all for coming this morning. Great turnout. Awesome to see everybody here today, and we got a lot to get to, so let's jump right into it. About a decade ago, Clark Coco, an educator and administrator at a college in Kansas, proposed the idea of honoring students who were entering the skilled trades. Using athletic signing as a model, the National Career and Technical Education Letter of Intent Signing Day was born. Now, more than 10 years later, this idea has spread across the United States, and today more than 60 schools will be honoring students entering career and technical education programs. Many of these schools will be live streaming their events, as we are here today as well. So appreciate everybody tuning into that today as well. Each year, NC3, which stands for the National Coalition of Certification Centers, working with some of the leading businesses in the industry, work together to design a video that puts further context for today's event.
So I'd like to welcome you to the National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day.
Today, you're taking a step forward. Career and technical education hold a world of possibilities for your future career.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along the congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future successes you're going to achieve.
That success starts today as you embark on this exciting new educational journey in CTE.
Congratulations on participating in this year's National Signing Day for Career and Technical Education.
Welcome to National Signing Day and to your very bright future.
I want to congratulate you on making this important decision.
I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
And this event celebrates and recognizes the critical importance of career and technical education.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
This commitment to become the next generation of skilled professionals places you on the forefront of innovation.
The certificate or degree and the certifications you earn will be the proof your future employer needs to know you'll get the job done right.
You'll not only be ready for the first job, but on a journey for a very successful career.
So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family,
but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
Today, we celebrate your commitment to become part of that great American legacy.
Congratulations to the schools, instructors, and family members whose support helped make this momentous day possible. We are here as industry partners to cheer you on.
Thank you for participating in this important day.
We are very proud of you and are very glad you're joining us.
I'm delighted today to join NC3, congratulating students who are signing today for challenge and opportunity tomorrow.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. What a great day this is.
This country of ours was built by the hearts, the minds, and the strength of its people. It was not by chance that we got here. It was because people dared to set their sights and achieve. NC3 celebrates you. You are the dreamers of today, the doers of tomorrow. Your signature on this National Signing Day sets your sights on success, and we are here beside you. Together we will build, grow, and improve. There are thousands of you today across the country declaring your intent to achieve. Career and technical education is the key to your bright future. That's why your instructors, your school, and NC3 are here for you. That's why our industry partners are investing in you. We want you to certify that you've got what it takes to succeed, and we know you do. We want the world to know what you are capable of. You signed today to formally continue your journey, a journey to the career that we know you deserve. You will transport us in vehicles faster and smarter than they have ever been. You will keep us safe and comfortable in buildings, stronger and brighter than they have ever been. You will use the tools and technology of today to build the tools and technology of tomorrow. You will feed us, keep us healthy, and light the way. Your creativity and ideas will enable invention, conservation, and endless possibilities for all of us. NC3 and our industry partners are proud of you. We celebrate you. So, sign your name and join us. We need you now more than ever. Congratulations and welcome.
All right, so this is what you're being a part of here, which is absolutely amazing, and obviously every single day we wouldn't get by with what we do on a daily basis without people like you guys coming in. Next up is our keynote speaker, and Colton Cornwell is a comprehensive energy solutions advisor for Trane under the Trane Technologies umbrella. Through a deep understanding of energy programs at the local, state, and national level, Colton strives to maximize a project's financial value while meeting or exceeding sustainable goals and reducing the carbon footprint. Colton also helps primary, secondary, and post-secondary educators leverage facilities control data as instructional material used in the training and development of our future workforce. Colton is also involved with STEM, Iowa Governor's Council, serves on the Education Committee for Iowa Association of Energy Efficiency, collaborates with Urban Education Network and Rural School Advocates of Iowa to align with K-12 initiatives. He also works with the various city councils to drive local developmental goals. So please welcome Colton Cornwell.
So thanks for having me here today. Thank you, students. I'm proud to see how many seats are filled today. This is my #1 favorite event to go to year after year because of how important it is, not only to you, your lives, your family's lives, the institution that you're about to embark on, but the workforce and the future of our generations. Again, my name's Colton Cornwell. I work for Trane, and you know, my role is a little different than than the typical train employee. I work on the 50,000-foot view of the projects that you're about to work on. I see what's happening in trends from a national level, what's happening at the state level, the job growth, the lack of skills that our workforce is seeing right now, and I help advise different public agencies make decisions on how do we do better, how do we become more efficient, more sustainable, have better job growth, and better future alignment. And so today is about you, students, but it's also about all the other people in this room. It takes a village, it takes a community to set up an event like this. And as President mentioned, comparing to an athletic National Signing Day, this far outweighs. This is starting your future, the ability to see what the future workforce is going to demand of you, what you're going to start getting interested in, and what future skills you're about to explore. Today, I really want to make the conversation about what we've seen in the last few years, what you're about to see as you get into the trades and start joining internships, apprenticeships, and joining the workforce. And so I'll show some of the articles and trends that have came out in the state, but also nationwide. So if you can go on to the next slide. Now this one, I searched at Career One Stop a couple weeks ago. These numbers are vacant positions. These aren't positions that they're recruiting for. These are not positions they're about to open. These are openings today that we cannot fill as the state of Iowa. These numbers are going to be tenfold in the next 10 years. We have a significant amount of folks about to retire. And this isn't just train. This is mechanical engineers. These are plumbers, HVAC technicians, automotive industries, across the board. The seats that you're in are the folks that need to fill these positions. They're not enough of them, right? And how do we get the folks that don't have the skills today, but need to be employed tomorrow, right? And so that's part of the paradigm that we're facing today. And so to be able to sit here and say, I'm about to enter a highly demanded job, high technology, and definitely high wage. You're sitting in a spot where, in a traditional sense, you have the best value return on your money that you're about to go get. I went to a public university. I graduated with 97 grand in debt, right? I don't think you're sitting here with the same type of outlook, right? I was fortunate to have the options and choices that I made to get to where I am, but many of my friends aren't in the same situation, right? I went to a small town Iowa school, right? Many of my friends played sports, went to private universities, and ended up back in the trades, which was great decisions for them, but now they have 6 figures in debt and a career that they could have had low or no debt, right? And the outlook that's coming from these careers has such an advancement, such high growth that, you've set yourself up to have a competitive advantage for yourself. Next slide, please. Next slide. So here's a couple articles from the state of Iowa that I want to mention. In 2022, there was about $3 trillion that was passed for different sustainability and energy measures. That can be home and residential, commercial, automotive, or electrical vehicles, different things that are putting pressures on our energy demand as a whole, which has created different jobs and different opportunities for us. And we're seeing that, workers in the U.S. government deems essential, right? I saw an interesting video. I don't know if it's TikTok or Instagram or something within the last couple of weeks, but video kind of explained, really what's in perspective, what's the difference between third world and first world, right? And it was basically in brief was talking about, running water, electricity, good health care, right? Good infrastructure, right? And the levels that we have between first and third world, right? And without the trades, without having the skills here, we could fall into that situation. To the point where, you know, our nation has rolled out forecasts for brownouts because we demand too much electricity, too much power than what we can possibly afford. We need the seats filled because we need a lot of problems solved, not only on, you know, to be an electrician or a plumber or HVAC, but across the board. They're all intermingled, interconnected skills within it. With the value of degree in doubt, high schoolers are exploring other routes. That's exactly what I told you. You know, my 4-year degree cost me $100 grand. Right? The payback is hard to see there. Your seats are a little bit different. How businesses can reskill employees in the age of AI. Right? I mean, traditional sense, we wouldn't think of trades as, you know, the high tech, you know, advanced skills that we might consider, but the technology is within it, right? I mean, we have workers that are making 6 figures that are remote pay, right? That were electricians, HVAC technicians, et cetera, that now, you know, sit at home behind a computer, problem solving and making decisions for businesses. Really cool stuff. Inflation Reduction Act poised to accelerate carbon capture of high-emitting industries. I think the next one is a Cedar Rapids Gazette paper. Skilled trade workers and apprentices bolster Iowa's clean energy bill. This was a Kirkwood program that this came out of. You know, and I understand that in the state of Iowa, you know, we're not exactly the tree-hugging, you know, granola-eating state that California or some of those others like that, but it's here. 64% of the energy that we make in Iowa comes from wind. Right? And so many of the jobs that are being created, yeah, they still might have the same responsibilities like an electrician would, but, you know, you're not only working on homes or houses, you're working in the fields on a wind turbine. Right? Wall Street Journal, a couple weeks ago, why more Gen Z workers are pursuing skilled trade jobs. And again, it kind of goes on to talk about the gap that we have in the skills trade, the value of education, being able to skill and reskill your needs. What you're going to be exposed to in the next few years can be transformed. You know, you're not stuck on one path. You can take many other paths because of what you're going to expose to, what you like to do, what you want to do. The Morning Brew is go back just a little bit. Morning Brew is a small plug for, it's kind of a millennial Gen Z type newspaper article that I've been subscribed to since college. Very similar to the Wall Street Journal, but it's a little wittier. And this one, it was a really neat article talking about how, you know, our generations, millennials, Gen Zers, you know, don't want to be behind the desk all the time. You know, they want to get their hands dirty, want to have kind of a hybrid approach, maybe do some behind a computer, some in the field. You know, and it kind of goes along to what we value in life and what we think we want and what we want to learn to grow do. You know, again, there's half a dozen of these articles, you know, that have came out in the last year or so. You know, this is real current events, and you're in an opportunity to make a lot of money what you're doing in a degree of area that, frankly, you know, there's low competition in terms of what's available out there for these jobs. Now, this slide is a little busy. It's a little train-oriented, but the point I want to get across here is you can see that data flows is the red line that flows through all these skills, and this is really talking about education from a lifelong perspective, right? And you've built that foundation 4th through 8th grade, 9th, 10th grade, you know, and now you've started to recognize this is what I want to go do. And data is going to continue to flow through that. As you learn different programs, different advancements, you're never going to be done. That's the point I want to get out of this slide, right? When you complete your 2-year degree, if you go on for higher ed, you're never going to be done. There's always going to be opportunities to go get another certification, to go learn a new skill, to go find a new position, but you have made no better decision than what you have made today on committing to a school like NIACC and embarking on some of these programs, because it's going to pay off for the life and for your career. So I just want to say congratulations. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting this. Thank you, parents. for doing all you've done to get the students in their seats. And I really look forward to seeing the journey that you all go through. If there's any support that I can do, if you have questions about careers, let me know. Let me get connected. If my network can't help you, I bet my network can. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Colton. All right, next up, this is what we've been waiting for, is the letter of intent signing. NIACC faculty, we ask that you rise and make your way over to the north side of the room. Students, we will be calling you up by program. When your program is announced, please form a line up here by the podium, kind of come this way. Okay, we will then invite you to the stage to be seated, and after everyone is seated, you can sign your letter of intent. When you get up here, there's going to be 2 letters up here. One is for you to keep, and one is for us to keep, so please sign both. After you have signed, you can then put on your cap, and that way we'll know everybody is done. We'll take a photo of the group at the table, and then after the photo, just file off to the right side of the stage there, and they're going to take a picture of the entire group when you're all said and done with the instructors then, too. So you hand one of the copies of your letter to Rachel, who'll be at the end of the stage, and then gather in front of the NIACC backdrop where the faculty will be for that group photo. Okay? All right, so the first group up is agriculture. So agriculture, come on up over here. We'll do 8 at a time, it looks like. So agriculture, come on up over here.
You taught me everything I know.
Head right on up. The next one is going to be automotive. So we ask the automotives kind of come up here and then too and just stand here while these guys are signing. So automotive is going to be next. So automotive can come on up over here. That You guys go ahead and sign away. And then when you're done, throw the hats on so we know. Yep, throw the hat on so we know you're done. Both of those hand it off to Rachel down there, and we've got 2 more agriculture people up here too real quick before we get to automotive, so we'll have these 2 signed real quick then too, and then we'll take the picture just off to your left.
The 2 that probably don't want to tell me about that, but they're up there by themselves.
You 2 can go ahead and sign away.
What?
By the way, I guess if you don't know who Rachel is, she's in the blue and black over there. There's actually 2 Rachels sitting over there. You're going to hand your other sheet to her.
She helped me take this stuff. Are you signing the right name, boys?
All right, let's hear for the agriculture. All right, let's bring up automotive. Automotive is next.
Yeah, no cheating, boys.
go ahead and sign away. Make sure you sign both copies, please.
It's not.
It's here for the first group from automotive. Stage right. We'll bring the next group in here. Next up is building trades. Building trades. Building trades can come over here next.
She's gonna grab one for me, Jake.
Hey, we will put these pictures that we're taking on Flickr as well. So if you go to the NIACC website, it'll say Flickr down on the bottom, so you can get all those too if you're trying to get pictures over there. Feel free to still do it, but they will be on Flickr. Let's go to our NIACC website.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
All right, let's hear it for the automotive program. Congratulations. All right, you guys exit over there. We'll get the full group picture. Building trades. Coming up here next is Charles City Academy. Charles City Academy, come on up over here. Line up over here. Charles City Academy. By the way, don't sneak out either, because we got some phenomenal prizes that we're going to give at the end of all this, too. You got to be here. So even though he's wearing an automotive shirt, he is signing for building trades. He has to do both, huh?
One more.
All right, let's hear it for building trades. Thank you. Okay, next up is something fun and exciting for us. The new Charles City Academy is going to be opening up here next fall for us over in Charles City. It's at the same site as where the NIACC facility used to be, kind of over by Hy-Vee, if you're familiar with Charles City. But this is our first initial group coming into the Charles City Academy. So Charles City Academy group, come on up. Next up over here to my left will be Diesel. So Diesel program, come on up over here. So you guys can go ahead and sign away.
Yes. probably doing it on
All right, let's hear it for the Charles City Academy signing. Must be a design figure that All right, next up is Diesel program. So you guys come on up. We got enough room for everybody here. Next up over to my left will be HVAC, heating and air conditioning. Come on up over here to our left. My left.
Don't say my name to it either.
All right, go ahead and sign away.
Austin, do you need help? Do you need help? Do you want me to spell it for you? Totally. I told Joe to sign his name, not mine. I think Joe might need to spell Joe, first one, did you sign your name? Did you sign both? Sign both. His signature is probably like a document. Did you sign both? Mine lost it. Why?
All right, let's do it for your Diesel signing. Next, we have heating and air conditioning. All right, go ahead and sign. All right, this is the first group for heating and air conditioning. Heating and air conditioning here again. Next up to my left is going to be the Industrial Mechanical Technology and Industrial Automation and Robotics. So you guys come on up over here. All right, go ahead and sign. All right, let's hear it for the HVAC. Yeah, don't push off the table when you stand up. Okay, next is the Industrial Mechanical Technology and Industrial Automation and Robotics. Sign it. Next up over here is Tool and Die. Tool and Die, come over here. Okay, let's hear it for your signees for the Industrial Mechanical Technology and Industrial Automation and Robotics program. Next up is Tool and Die. You guys come on in, and then Welding. Come on up over here to my left. So I can tell you what they're signing here. I probably should have done this at the beginning, but what they're signing, it says, this agreement assures the student named herein of the intention of North Iowa Area Community College to provide an opportunity for fall 24 enrollment in one of the agriculture or skilled trades programs. You must complete all necessary enrollment requirements. I, the undersigned student, understand that with this letter of intent, I am not committed nor guaranteed a spot occupying one of the limited number of openings in these career and technical educational programs, but you are committed to your successful completion of the program. I understand that I will be prepared to achieve technical instruction for a high-demand occupation, and I will graduate workplace ready with my successful completion of the industry-level curriculum. If my plans to attend this program change, I accept my responsibility to notify NIACC immediately so that my position may be assigned to another applicant. So the letter of intent invites you to enroll in one of the limited seats available in the ag and skilled trades programs at NIACC here in Mason City, and that's what you're doing. You're signing that letter of intent that you're going to do all that and become what you want to be here. I read that kind of fast, but you guys can look at your students. Last but not least is going to be Welding.
Good job, Christian.
Thank God that there's that patience
All right, let's hear it for the welding. We'll let them get their picture taken here real quick. Again, we got a lot of great prizes coming up, so you don't want to leave just yet. All right, so once they get seated here, again, let's hear it for all about 65 signees what we had here today. All right, before we get to the prizes, though, I do want to bring President Schultz back up.
Hello there, I'm back. Congratulations to all of you, and thanks for being here again for signing day. I promised you that if our new president showed up, I would introduce him. And I'd just like to start, I'm going to let him say a few words, but I just would ask you to join me. And this is his first official duty here at the college, so would you please give Joel Pedersen a nice warm
I really appreciate it. But I'm in between prizes, so I'm going to keep this short. Absolutely. I want to say hi to many of the faculty and staff that I got a chance to meet. Many of you, it was quickly, but I look forward to working with you. And students and parents, supporters, congratulations. This is a really awesome event. I was telling Steve that it's been a while since I've been able to be at a student event, and when I walked in, I just kind of got goosebumps. And so it was just really awesome. I was involved in starting an area welding academy down in Southeast Iowa with Indian Hills Community College. Also, my first 2 years of college was at a community college, and so I understand the value of community college. And boy, your guys' future is bright. The opportunities, the positions, the demand for all of your careers are just exciting. I know you're going to have faculty and staff and people just looking out for you and making sure that you're successful. So remember to reach out if you need anything. We're here to support you. I'll get to see many of you in the upcoming months, and I can't wait to be a part of this great institution. So once again, thanks for letting me join in your celebration. Have a great day and good luck. Hopefully you get the prize you're hoping for. So take care, everyone.
Before we get to the prizes, I want to bring Laura Wood up here. A lot of this wouldn't happen without Laura, so let's hear it for Laura.
Slightly fabricated that because I can tell you that this, as Colton said, takes a village, and we would not have this today if we did not have all of the faculty, the staff, the people that have really helped pull this off. So that's a huge kudos over along the wall. If you turn your attention over there, faculty, please raise your hand. You see all of the faculty for all of the programs in those areas, and this would absolutely not happen or take place without those people because they are key to doing what we do. So. He's going to come back and help me. He has a much better stage voice than I do, and I can't multitask. As I tell my students, I can't do two things at once, and I proved that last year. So we have a list of individuals that have won prizes today. Chris is going to call you off in groups. We are going to hand you a certificate that looks like this, and the certificate is something that when you come back in the fall, we ask you to bring this certificate back to us, and we will get the prize to you that you won today. So you have to bring that back to us in the fall. If for some reason you lose this, we do have the master list. Just make sure you come to the appropriate place to be able to do that. If you don't know where that is, Rachel or I can help you do that, and we would certainly, we're in the building every day, we will certainly be there to help you find the things that you need to have. One other thing I need to say that I didn't say, I do want to ask all of our industry partners to just stand up and be recognized. We have several industry partners who had to stand up. Some of our advisory capacities. We have industry partners that help us with the tools that we need to be able to do the jobs that we do, and we have advisory board members that have participated today to represent the faculty and to support you as students, because they know they need you as employees later, and they're great partners for us along the way. So we appreciate everything that you've done and for taking the time to come see us today. All right, you ready?
You bet. Should also quickly recognize Matt Egger too. So you guys signing up for classes, Matt is your skilled trades academic advisor as well. So if you haven't signed up or seen him yet, there's a guy you got to go see. Okay. All right. First off, we have from Valent Biosciences. We have a $500 to assist you in purchasing tools and textbooks, and that goes to, and hopefully I get your names all pronounced correctly, Jackson Herker from Clear Lake. Jackson Herker from Clear Lake. Next, we have a $250 same type of thing to Johnson Heating, or from Johnson Heating and Cooling, and it goes to Cole Keeney from Osage. Next, from Casey Nilsson, another $500 amount goes to Joseph either Kaler or Kohler from Rockford. Next, from BTD, we have some tools, and this is, one of them is going to Kyler Fredericks from Mason City. Kyler Fredericks from Mason City. This is for the Tool and Die program. Another one of those goes to Austin Shimek from Central Springs. This is also for the Tool and Die program from BTD, and it goes to Aaron Kelly from Forest City. From Sukup Manufacturing, we have a welding helmet, and that goes to Christian, is it Reinke from Rockford? We have some welding gloves from Stellar Industries, and that goes to Lucas Malone of Mason City Alternative and Lucas Dow of Rockford. All right, we have from Snap-on. It's a Snap-on bag. Has a lot of great stuff in there. Maybe you could talk to that, I guess. But we have Gabe Lewerke from Newman Catholic. Gabriel Ramirez from Forest City. Brandon Bailey from Clear Lake. Alan Anamnit from Rockford. Macy Christensen from Hampton. Mackenzie is a Botok from North Butler. Justin Goodale from Osage. Peyton Hansen from West Hancock. Joseph Young from Lake Mills. And the final snap-on bag goes to Keegan Boyleman from Charles City. All right, the next ones are going out to NIACC Ag and Skilled Trades, heavy duty pliers. Is that these right here, right? Somebody said they could pull teeth if you needed them to. Okay. We have Jadlyn Peters from Rockford. Matthew, I believe it's Don or Donnie from Clear Lake. I can't read her writing. Cale Burmester from Hampton. Noah Vanderweerd from Newman Catholic. Logan Mummel from Central Springs. I didn't know. All right, Michael Flaherty from Albert Lee. And the last heavy-duty pliers goes to Dakota Keeney from Garner Hayfield. Actually, I think it's Dakota Kehoe. Is that right? There you go. All right, thanks. All right, at least you know who you were. Next up is a ratcheting screwdriver. That's this right here. Okay. So we got a number of these too. These are the last prizes, so hopefully your name is in here. Here we go. Hector Valencia from Hampton. Next is Chet Bruner from Osage. Ethan Adams from Osage. Sean Nielsen from North Butler. Talon Weber from Charles City. Benjamin Yazik from Northwood Kensett. Jacob Eberling from St. Ansgar. And last but not least, Noah Griswold from Central Springs. So again, thanks to all of our sponsors for the prizes: Valent Biosciences, Johnson Heating and Cooling, Casey Nielsen, BTD, Sukup, Stellar Industries, and Snap-on. And of course, NIACC Ag and Skilled Trades had some of these prizes as well. Great day today. We got cookies and waters and stuff over here on the far side. You can certainly head on over there and check that out. If you guys want to go see the program areas, you can certainly do that too as well afterwards. Maybe some parents haven't been there before. You can certainly do that. Thank you very much to everybody for being here.